Imagine this. You're sitting in class during an exam. The room is quiet. Everyone is focused. Your best friend is sitting a few desks away. Suddenly, you notice something. They glance at another student's paper and quietly copy the answer. The teacher looks up. She pauses. Then she asks the class a simple question. Did anyone see cheating? You did. If you tell the truth, your friend gets in serious trouble. If you stay silent, you lie. So what do? Welcome to the Thinking Baobab, a place where we slow down and explore the big questions behind everyday life. Because sometimes, the hardest questions aren't about science or history. They're about the choices we make. Today's question is simple, but surprisingly difficult. Most of us grow up hearing the same lesson. Always tell the truth. Parents say it. Teachers say it. Stories say it. Honesty is treated as one of the most important virtues a person can have. And for good reason. Trust is the foundation of relationships. Without honesty, friendships fall apart. Families break down. Society itself becomes unstable. But real life is rarely simple. Sometimes telling the truth feels wrong, and sometimes lying feels justified. Imagine another situation. Your friend asks you a question. Do you like my new haircut? You pause, because you don't. Not at all, but you know they were excited about it. If you tell the truth, you might hurt their feelings. If you lie, you protect them from embarrassment. So what's the right thing to do? Many people would choose the lie, not because they want to deceive, but because they want to be kind. This is sometimes called a white lie, a lie told to avoid hurting someone. But if lying can sometimes be kind, maybe honesty isn't always simple. Some philosophers believed the answer is clear. One of the most famous was Immanuel Kant. Kant believed lying is morally wrong. No exceptions. Why? Because if everyone lied whenever it was convenient, trust would disappear. Imagine a world where nobody believed what anyone said. Promises would mean nothing. Contracts would be meaningless. Communication itself would collapse. For Kant, telling the truth isn't just about outcomes. It's about principles. Even if lying might seem helpful in a particular moment, it still violates a fundamental rule. Truth matters, always. But other philosophers disagreed. One influential thinker was John Stuart Mill. Mill believed we should judge actions by their consequences. In other words, what matters most is the result of our choices. If telling the truth causes unnecessary harm and lying prevents it, then lying might actually be the better choice. From this perspective, morality is not about rigid rules. It's about reducing suffering and increasing well-being. So the question becomes, which choice leads to the best outcome? Now imagine a much more serious situation. Someone dangerous is looking for your friend. They come to your door. They ask, "Is your friend here?" Your friend is hiding inside. If you tell the truth, your friend could be harmed. If you lie, you protect them. Now the situation feels very different. Many people who normally value honesty would lie without hesitation, because protecting someone from danger feels more important than telling the truth. This is where moral questions become complicated. Part of the difficulty is that we value multiple moral principles at the same time. We value truth, but we also value loyalty, kindness, protection, justice. Sometimes these values align, but sometimes they conflict. And when they conflict, we have to decide which one matters most. Philosophy doesn't always give us clear answers, but it helps us understand the reasons behind our choices. Let's try a small thought experiment. Imagine a world where lying was impossible. Everyone always told the truth. At first, that might sound like a good thing, but think about it. No polite lies, no surprises, no secrets, every thought spoken aloud. Would that world actually be better? Or would it become harsh and uncomfortable? Sometimes honesty without kindness can be cruel, but kindness without honesty can become manipulation. So maybe the real challenge is not choosing one over the other. Maybe it's learning when each one matters most. So is it ever okay to lie? Some people believe honesty must always come first. Others believe the situation matters more than the rule. But maybe the deeper question is this: what do we owe the truth, and what do we owe each other? Because the choices we make reveal the kind of people we want to become. Under the baobab, we don't rush to simple answers. We ask questions, we reflect, and we think a little deeper. Because sometimes the most important lessons in life begin with a simple question. So now I'm curious, if telling the truth would seriously harm someone you care about, would you still tell it? Or would you lie? Let me know what you think. And if you enjoy exploring big questions like this, subscribe to the Thinking Baobab, where young minds grow deep.